Hi everyone, Scott here. It's been a couple weeks with the holidays since we did a file backup and recovery tip of the day. So what I wanted to cover today is actually something that we haven't really discussed much, which is what does the product look like from the client side. So if I'm actually a user sitting at my computer and that computer is having its data backed up, how do I potentially use the tool to restore data. So we're going to go through how to restore information. I'm going to use a really simple example, which is just how do I restore an individual file. So I created this file here on my desktop, business plan outline. If I click into it, it's going to have just a bunch of useless information. And anytime I change and save the file, it's created a new revision, and when the backup scan runs, it's going to back up that next revision of the file. Now, by default, that scan again is going to run once a day, but you can always right-click on a file, go to the StorageCraft File Backup and Recovery tab, and you can always just force a file or a folder to back up right now. So instead of waiting for a scan schedule to run, you could say, hey, I've been working on this PowerPoint for all day. My scan isn't going to run again until tomorrow morning. I want to back this up right now just in case. So you can always say backup remotely now. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. I just changed this file. So it's going to upload at this point a new revision because I said backup remotely now. Now let's say I wasn't paying attention and for some reason I decided, you know what, I'm going to delete this file and I am going to empty the recycle bin. So that file is gone. Whoops. How do I get that file back? So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So if I go to my computer here, what you're going to see is this StorageCraft File Backup and Recovery listed as a drive. This is actually the client's archive in StorageCraft's data center. So this is my backed up data. So if I double click into here, you're going to start to see file structure that is the exact same file structure that is on the computer that's getting backed up. So to find that business plan outline document, I need to go into my users folder. It was on my desktop. And here's that file. Now at this level, if I right click and say retrieve, it's going to retrieve the most recent revision of that file. If I double click on this, you're going to see that I have two revisions. I have the original revision, and then I have the one that I just saved and backed up. So I have two revisions, and from here, you could right click on either one of these revisions and retrieve to a previous revision or the most recent revision of that file. You can see over here when it was archived, the modified dates, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retrieve this most recent revision right here. And you can either retrieve, and if you do that, it's going to restore it to the same location that it was backed up from. So in this case, the desktop. You also can say restore to. So you could say, hey, I want to restore to a different location. You can make a new folder for your retrieved data, whatever you want to do. I'm going to just go ahead and say retrieve and give it a couple seconds. This is a pretty small file, so my guess it's already back. You can see that there is that file back on my desktop. Again, remember we deleted it and emptied the recycle bin, so it that quickly restored the file, ready to rock and roll. When I double click on it, there is my file. So again, just a quick overview of how to restore data. I will have more tips of the day coming soon. Thank you.